kind of feel like I nearly look naked. Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd do this video about how I create a fairly simple morning routine because I'm in the process at the moment of creating a new one. And I also created a guide. I had a morning routine guide, and lately when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I can do so much better than this. So what I've done is created a guide, actually just tried to print it, and the ink's nearly run out. So this is what it looks like if you print it without any ink. I'll probably try and show you on the screen what it will look like because it's a downloadable free guide. So it's really simple and just has all these different activities that you can choose from that are in the categories of health, mindset, productivity, and self-care. I've got tools and resources and tips for every single one of those. There's a lot of things that will help you for free, and then an investment option as well if you are wanting to invest in your personal growth. And I just want to quickly go over a few of the things I touch on in the guide so that you can really set yourself up for success. In the guide, I talk about the fundamentals of a morning routine. So the first one of those things is to keep it simple. It's really important that your morning routine is realistic and is something you can actually do, especially if you're a perfectionist. In the guide, I've got a section where you can plan your morning routine. If you're not doing a workout in your morning routine or anything that will take a bigger chunk of time, it's really important that your morning routine is no longer than 1 hour. And if you're anything like me, that means you're probably going to need to plan your morning routine and then cut a few things out of it. There's also a 7-day challenge as part of the guide and a tracker to help you kickstart your morning routine. I'm going to be starting it on September 1st and chatting about it in the Facebook group. Make sure you join the Facebook group. I'll put the link below. So the first fundamental was to keep it simple. The second one is no decision making. So I'm not sure if you've heard about this before, but there's this thing called decision fatigue. It's like muscle fatigue. So, if you're training your muscles at the gym, if you're using the same muscles over and over again, at a certain point they will fatigue and you will not be able to use them as well as you normally could. And the same thing happens with our brain. And if we make a lot of decisions, our brain starts to fatigue and then we start to make poorer decisions. So what this means is that your morning routine ideally will have a set order every morning. So you're not deciding, oh, should I read now or should I meditate? You know which one you do first. It's also important not to have any particularly draining activities in your morning routine if you can avoid it. A good example is choosing your outfit for the day. If you're someone who tries on 20 different things, which is what happens to me most of the time, it's so much better to have that happen at nighttime than first thing in the morning, because if you're doing that first thing in the morning, you're really fatiguing your brain and it's going to be so much harder to make good decisions later in the day. So make sure all of the activities you choose don't involve a lot of decision making. So I've gone into a bit of detail there, but the two fundamentals are to keep it simple and to remove any decision making from your morning routine. So once you've covered that, you can then choose the activities that will help you feel productive, organized, and motivated. If you have that morning routine that gets you feeling productive and organized and motivated, the whole day is so good because you've just set the tone. So make sure you have a look at the guide for all the different recommendations. And I really just wanted to make this because it's what I wanted to find but couldn't. So I hope it's really, really helpful. Make sure you join the Smart 20s Facebook community as well, because that's where I'm going to be chatting about it and sharing my progress for my 7-day challenge. If you're watching this after September 1st, 2017, still make sure you jump into the Facebook group. I started that group because I got so many emails from people who were like, oh my God, I just found your blog and realized that I wasn't alone and that I'm not the only one that thinks like this or struggles. And I was getting thousands of emails from people saying that they felt alone, and to have a Facebook group to connect everyone and to have them see that they're struggling with things a lot of people are struggling with. And anyway, if you relate to anything I talk about, please check it out. I'm just going to quickly tell you what my morning routine is that I'm going to be doing. To create my morning routine, I first thought about what are the things I'm already doing in the morning that I want to keep. So I just changed gyms a few weeks ago. I'm going to a local gym now that's about a 10-minute drive away, and I go to a class every Monday to Thursday and then a class on Saturday morning. So for my morning routine, it's really focused on what I'm doing on the weekdays. Weekends, it can sometimes change, but I really just want to have a solid Monday to Friday routine and do it as best I can on the weekend. But if I want to sleep in on a Sunday with Steve, then I'm going to take the opportunity to do that. So currently I've been waking up at 5:15 a.m. And just a note on this as well, you don't need to wake up any earlier than you currently are to have a morning routine. you already have a morning routine. There are already things you're doing in the first 1 or 2 hours of the day. Your morning routine might currently be lying in bed scrolling through Instagram, and maybe you want to change that to something that makes you feel a bit more energized and productive. And you can improve upon those things by switching them out or doing them in a more intentional way and not feeling rushed. Anyway, as I was saying, so I'm currently waking up at 5:15 every morning and I go to the gym for an hour. So this is what my morning routine is going to be, and I've written it down. I was going to write it down on the planner and show you, but as I said, I had that ink issue, so it didn't work. I also actually went to Officeworks this morning to try and print it out, and I was having so many issues with accessing the document on my hard drive and then trying to get it to access my Dropbox. So I have really tried to print it out, but I just didn't happen today. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So wake up at 5:15 a.m., wash my face and fill up my water bottle. So I've been trying really hard to drink more water. I bought this, and what I've been doing in the morning is I fill it up before I go to the gym, and my goal is just to have this completely gone by the time I get home from the gym. So that means I'm drinking 800 mils before 7 a.m. And to me, that's pretty good. And then I just fill it up again and sip on it throughout the rest of the day. Ideally, I'd have 1 or 2 more, but at least if I get that 800 mils in straight up, it is having a huge impact, because if I don't, then I end up probably only having like 500 mils. Even though I love water, sometimes I can just get a bit lazy with drinking it. So then I'll be at the gym from 5:45 to 6:45, and I get home at about 7 a.m. and I'm going to shower and get dressed for the day. So even though I am working from home on my blog, I like to get dressed, do my makeup, do my hair, and choose my outfit. I know I said not to choose your outfit in the morning, which is why I'm going to be changing that to being the night before. So I'm not going to be choosing my outfit, but I will be getting dressed for the day. And as much as it's like, oh, you get to work from home, you can wear pajamas, I just feel like a slob, you know? You know what I mean? So after that, I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes. I use the Headspace app, which I do mention in the guide, and I am just obsessed with that app. I've spoken about it on quite a few YouTube videos, but Andy, who is the narrator, has the most gorgeous, cutest English accent, which I absolutely adore. And I've just found it really helpful to have a guided meditation. Without it, I just get distracted so much more easily. Mind you, when I'm meditating with a guided meditation, I'm still distracted for 9 out of 10 minutes, and then read 10 pages of a book, which usually takes between 10 and 20 minutes. This is what I'm currently reading. I'm rereading You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Whacking myself with it. I think I'm going to be doing a full YouTube video about this book, but I'm just rereading it because it helped me have an epiphany that led to me quitting my full-time job, and I just love her real talk vibe. So anyway, I'm going to read 10 pages of a book for now until I finish it. It's going to be this book. And then after that, I'm going to have a healthy breakfast. So that's something I'm currently already doing. I have been having eggs with spinach and tomato and avocado. And then I'm going to review my calendar. I've been using my iCal to keep track of my daily tasks. A to-do list is so much better when it's put into your calendar because it forces you to prioritize it and be specific and to see your limitations. Whereas if you just have a written out to-do list, it doesn't have any time constraints attached. I find that it's so easy to plan too much, and it's not really usually specific enough that you can follow it. But when you put it into your calendar, you're really forced to prioritize it. Makes all the difference. So what I'm going to be doing after my healthy breakfast is to review my calendar and then get to work on my blog. And then I usually start work at 8 o'clock. So yeah, I did say you shouldn't take more than an hour. Mine takes nearly 3. I'm not home from the gym till 7, and then the rest takes less than an hour. So I feel like I'm not being a hypocrite, but I never know. Oh my God, how bad is this? I filmed a vlog yesterday. I'm not sure if I'll publish it because my hand was so shaky the whole time, and I don't know if it's too annoying, but I got my eyebrows threaded and I get these horrible lumps. Like, I probably looks like a big pimple, and Steve thought it was a pimp, and it always thinks it's a pimp. But I just get lumps from when I get my eyebrows threaded. But yeah, it's not ridiculous pimples. So that's all I really wanted to chat about in this video today. I really hope you download the guide. If you aren't on my email list already, you will be signed up, and I just send a weekly email every Sunday, which is my favorite. Like, of everything I create, that weekly email is my absolute favorite. I just share something that I've been thinking about or working on, and then I share, like, at the bottom what I'm currently reading, what I'm currently listening to, all just little pieces about like what I've been up to throughout the week. So you'll get that, but I'm not trying to sell you anything with it. Just wanted to be really helpful, and I would love to see you in the Smart 20s community Facebook group. If you like this video, please make sure you share it with any friends that are wanting to create a morning routine, and subscribe to my channel. I'm posting 4 videos every single week. It's all personal growth and lifestyle advice for women in their 20s like me. So yeah, I'd love to have you as part of my Smart 20s community, both on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and wherever. Would love to meet you. I love to chat to my subscribers and read all your emails and reply. So yeah, that's all I'm going to be sharing today. Bye. I haven't worn that many earrings in my YouTube videos, but these are from Kukai. And I got them from, oh my god, my ears always go so red. I got them from my friends Nikki and Maddie for my birthday, for my 26th birthday this year. Thanks, guys.